Hi friends and family. As you all know, we have a little side gig with Rodan and Fields, and we are so excited because our payday is right around the corner and we are doing a huge overhaul on our house. As you all know, we have 5 mouths to feed, and so we have decided to turn our 1 acre property into an actual food forest. If you've never heard of foodscaping or food forest, do a quick Google search. It's really awesome. We started following a couple guys here locally, Jake Mace, and who's actually no longer here. He's in Canada now, but you'll still be able to see a lot of his videos for desert foodscaping, and also with Jay Behringer. We had him actually come to our house and tell us everything we were doing right and doing wrong, and he helped tremendously. He actually runs a group on Facebook called Phoenix Fruit Growers, so if you're interested, join it. It's awesome. So anyways, let's show you what we're up to. We are in the process first of trying to lay the groundwork for anything to grow. We have super hard clay soil in Phoenix, and especially on the ground that we're on. This was previously grass. We've killed it off because we were going to put rock down, and now we've decided to try to create some really great soil. So we started getting mulch from a company called HMS Landscapes in Phoenix, and they charge anywhere between $40 and $60 depending on the size of your trailer. They dump it in with a tractor, and so it's super easy to go have them dump it in. You bring it home, and this is what about 30 to 45 minutes of hard work in 100-degree weather looks like. We've still got quite a ways to go, as you can see. But this eventually will break down and make some really awesome soil for our trees. So without further ado, let's give you a quick tour of what we've got in so far. We planted these last year. This is one of the fig trees. I don't remember the type, but we recently gave him a good well, some mulch, again, getting rid of all the rock to make it a lot cooler, and he is doing so much better. And you can see we put a tree wrap on him too, just to cool his bark off. That trunk was getting so hot, and he just was not filling in the way he needed to, so he's doing much better. This is a guava. I don't know if you know, we can grow guava here in Phoenix, but this guy too is so much happier. If you look at those light green leaves, those are just gonna be delicious once they start fruiting. Another fig, who again, he was not doing so good, and now we gave him some mulch, gave him some better water, and you can see these nice big bright green leaves that are all new growth. Onto our big banana tree. He too, he's a little sunburnt, but he's still doing really good. We've got some jasmine, some bell peppers, and then down here I just planted some garlic and some yellow melons. I don't remember what type they are. I had them at Sam's Club, so I literally just dug out the seeds and planted them because it was so delicious. I wanted my own. So over here we have a sea grape. I've never had one, but it looked tropical and beautiful, so I can't wait to try those. I'll let you guys know. Some canna lilies. These are awesome because you buy one plant and this whole area will fill in eventually. And same here, we're literally just trying to insulate our home and make it cooler and hopefully not be so reliable on an AC unit. Our home is west facing, and so it gets super hot. Here's another fig. I have to back up so you guys can see how big this guy is. He is so happy right here. He gets some afternoon shade from the ash tree behind me, which I'll show you in a minute. But this guy is just awesome. Look at these huge leaves. So that guy is just doing great. And there's the big ash. He does really good. Shading him in a little bit, he's not super full. When we first moved here, he was pretty slim. They didn't have any water to him, so we finally got some water to him, some mulch, and he's doing awesome. So I'll pan over here. These 3 trees were not doing so good. Jay Behringer, that I told you about a minute ago, came over and told us all the stuff we were doing right and doing wrong. We were definitely doing wrong with these guys. They had some snake holes around them, and all the water that was supposed to be going to them were going down the holes. So we fixed them, but he's pretty ugly, sad looking right now. He's actually much better than he was. He's actually got some new growth already. So hopefully next season this guy will be producing. This is a golden nugget, they call it, which is actually a hybrid, and it's basically a bigger clementine. So that'll be amazing. Pomegranate tree, which again, he looks pretty sad, but he'll be doing a lot better by next season. And a lemon tree, which again, super sad looking, but he's gonna be doing a lot better. He actually has some suckers that we would take off, as you see right there. Normally you cut those right off because they're not supposed to be there, but he's trying to give himself some shade. Citrus trees will automatically grow into a ball to protect their trunk because they're a little more sensitive. As much as people don't think so, they are. That's why you see them painted, just to protect them and keep them cooler. So they naturally try to do that in the way that they grow to keep that trunk cooler and growing better. So those eventually will come off, but this guy will start growing properly once next season rolls around. So again, you see some of the fruits of our labor with all the mulching. It's a lot of work in 100-degree weather. So this little stick that you see here is a moringa tree. Amanda Tackett, if you're watching, you're my girl. She told me about this. Amazing, amazing super fruit tree. We cut this guy in half, actually all of them, because they weren't doing so good. They grew really, really fast, but they just were getting burnt up by the sun. So we cut them in half. Now they're doing even better. Put some tree wrap on them. You guys will have to Google search these because they are so amazing. There's so many health benefits. Moringa, M-O-R-I-N-G-A, if you're interested. Sad eucalyptus tree. We were trying to put in some shade trees for stage 1 of our food forest, but they succumbed to our crazy Arizona sun. So another month or two and we'll try again. Another sad eucalyptus. Again, another moringa. If you guys have never wrapped your trees, I never heard of such a thing, but it really helps them tremendously. Just create some shade. If you think about it, it's really like a straw. So all of the moisture will travel up to feed that tree and make it grow even faster. These guys can grow 15 feet in a season. It's insane. So hopefully this guy will be doing much better. Another sad eucalyptus. Now check out this moringa. This guy was nearly bare, and within 3 weeks of cutting him off at halfway, he's just blown up. It's just awesome. So guys, that's the first tour, and we'll let you know as we go along. Thanks again. Love y'all.